Hey, good morning, everybody, and welcome to Piper Academy. It is Monday, November 20th. We're going to be bringing you to the news today, guys. We maybe some FUD inbound. You saw that on the thumbnail. Over $200 million in USD Tether just frozen in the past 60 minutes. So we're going to be talking about that. We're going to be taking a look at the newest pro-Bitcoin president on the planet. We had some news about him, and we're going to find out what Elon Musk thought about him. And then we're going to dig into some charts, check out some stuff, and then I got a major announcement at the end of all of this. But guys, if you don't never been here before and you don't know what this show is, this is the Piper Academy, where we believe knowledge is profit. Every day, Monday through Friday, we come at you at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, bringing you guys the news, the markets, the charts, and everything that you need to know to make money in this place. If you're new here, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell down there so that you can be notified every time that we go live. And if you're not new here and just your first time, or if it's your last time, hit the like button on the way out, would you? But I hope it's not your last time, because it would make me sad. And my co-host, which by the way, I haven't introduced yet. So let me go ahead and get him up here. My partner in crime, it's the OC guy. Bro, what's up, man?
Not much, not much. Seems like it was a very, very interesting weekend, right? And many of the trades that we were talking about basically went in. I'm very happy today, just waking up with everything in green. And a couple of very important news has happened during the weekend. So I think it's time to go take a look at it.
Yeah, let's go ahead and jump into the news, guys, real fast. We're going to go run through this stuff, and then we're going to get into some charts because there's some things going on there. So first off with the news, let's go and grab that there. We're going to be taking a look right here. It's good. We're going to be looking at the coin market cap, guys. This is going to be, and I don't know why it's not flipping. There it goes. I just updated my stream deck, and of course, it's going to be mean to me and not play nice. So look at the coin market cap here, guys, for today. Look at Bitcoin up in the past hour. It's down 0.16%, but up 1.9 for the past 24. Ethereum up 3.68%, giving us a movement up to the upside about 0.1%, tenth of a percent in the past hour. What else we got moving here? Look, Tether's up. We had some news on Tether. We're going to be looking at that in a second. It's all on Twitter, or X, I should say now, not Twitter. But looking at BNB up 1.4%. Who else we got? Big movers. I want to see big movers. Cardano up 3.92 for the day. Not major. Chainlink up 6.66% for the day. So that's a good mover for us. Guys, just so you're tracking, Chainlink is going to be pivotal in the decentralized world of finance, because all of those things, oh, look there, Lido's up 13.5%, Near Protocol up 15, big movers today. All of those things in the decentralized exchange world, they have to have real world data coming in, and they get that through oracles. That's what Chainlink does. So that's why you guys keep seeing Chainlink move. It may not always move, but when it does, it's pretty dramatic. So looking here, guys, we have nothing this week on Monday. There's nothing today for the Fed. Fed's going to leave us alone. Bravo. Thank you very much. Tuesday, we're going to have FOMC minutes coming in. This is going to be the transcript of last FOMC meeting, the actual transcript of everything that was said, so that some really smart people get in there and start nugging out all of those little messages and comments that they made to see what actually is the sentiment of the Fed. So be watching that tomorrow. Could have some stuff come out that they go, hey, this is actually really bad. He never said this out loud, but this is what they said in the meeting. So let's dump everything. Could happen. Just saying. Durable goods orders month over month is going to be coming out on Wednesday. Nothing on Thursday. It's Thanksgiving. I'm going to be in Houston this week, visiting my family out there and my oldest son. So going to be spending some Thanksgiving out there, but we will be bringing you content this week still. Don't worry. I'll follow up on all of that afterwards. Let's check out the FOMC, guys. 100% as of this morning. Well, I guess it's moved now. It was 100%. It's now 99.8% chance of a pause. We do have a 0.2% chance of a rate cut now in December. Looking at January, it's going to be coming in about the same, 97.8% here. We are starting to get a 2% chance of a rate hike. I don't think that's happening in January. Matter of fact, I bet we don't have any more hikes and we run through until we start getting rate cuts. And that would probably be down here. This is May is a 60% chance. June is an 81.9% chance. So very likely going to happen. Let's take a look at the 24-hour liquidations. Pretty settled, calm weekend overall for crypto. We had some movements up, movements down, but nothing really extraordinary. So coming in the past 24 hours, 38,482 traders were liquidated. Total liquidation coming in at $96 million. The largest single liquidation happened on OKX for a grand total of $2.1 million on a single liquidation. All right, OC, let's get into the news, bro. The news,
Perfect.
guys. Javier Milei. This is he was elected president. OC, this is you're down there. You're down there in that neck of the woods. This is a pretty big deal down there, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It is because, as you may know, guys, I mean, here in Central America, North America, talking about Mexico, Central America, and South America, we have kind of like a strike of presidents turning into the left, if we can call it that way. All right, but in their politics, they have proven over and over and over not to work the best. All right, I'm not saying that that is a failed state or nothing like that, but what we have seen is that facts are the facts, and Argentina hasn't been doing well. I mean, if you don't believe me, just go check out their Argentinian peso playing out. All right, so
Yeah,
this new president is coming with. I mean, that's just a fact, right? That's just a fact. I mean, not only their peso should be looked at, but also their outside politics and so on and so forth, right? But right now, historically, takes a big and bite of deep, absolutely. So historically, right now, Javier Milei is one of the pro Bitcoin presidents, and also wants to ditch the Argentinian peso in function to be using U.S. dollar as main currency. So that has huge implications, and against all odds he nailed it. I think he
well,
nailed it. I said it on that part, but I mean, I just dipping my toes on that water, not kind of like I going full in depth on that one. But yeah,
right,
what's up?
right. Yeah, so obviously you're a big fan of him, but you're not the only one. Elon Musk, the uh, the Doge father, Musk believes that prosperity is ahead for Argentina. Dogecoin creator Elon Musk, really liking Javier Milei, believes prosperity is ahead for Argentina after Bitcoin USD friendly candidate Javier Milei officially won Argentina's presidential election, outpacing rival candidate Sergio Massa by a margin of over 2.7 million votes. That's pretty substantial. What happened? Musk, who is also known as the Dogecoin father, said on X, "Prosperity is ahead for Argentina," in a response that to a post that showed Milei behind the Gadsden flag. So there you go. There's that picture right there. Don't tread on me. Evidently, this guy would be a candidate in the U.S. too. I think. So, by the way, he's not just pro Bitcoin, and he's not just a libertarian that wants to shrink down the government. He is also an economist. So, like, he might know what he's talking about when it comes to things. So, pretty interesting there. Big news this weekend that came out there, guys. Look in here. This is what the thumbnail was about. I'm going to jump in here and show you the bookmark. And yet I bookmarked this post from this guy here, Army Piper. If you guys don't follow him, you should check him out on X here. He put out this thing here and said, that is a whole lot of USDT just frozen. Something's going on. Guys, this is from Well Alert. All of these are from Well Alert, and they all came in one after another. It's a total of over $200 million in USD Tether that was just frozen. Matter of fact, if we go over here, let's go to the home page. I'm just going to put in Well Alerts. There it is, right there on top. I can go show you like how recently this happened. Um, there it is, right there. Recent USDT freeze seems related to OKX. We'll keep you updated once we have more information. Um, and then, yeah, they even had to change because there were so many alerts coming through. Yeah, this came in 1 hour ago. This happened. $29 million in USDT right there. $30 million in USDT right there. $87 million in USDT right there. Like something's going on. And usually, the last time we had this happen, we had a lot of FUD come out from the politicians saying that there was lockdown for terrorism and this and that. Guys, just be careful. When I see things like this, I follow Well Alert so I can get those notifications. It gives me a little precursor to what may be to come, a little fundamental analysis, if you will, because it's not all TA, sometimes FA. is good AF. Okay, so that's what you got to watch there. That's what I wanted you guys to be aware of because I haven't seen nobody really talking about this except a couple people on Tether on X. So let me do a little refresh here. I've been trying to keep up here. Yeah. Tether, oh, there's DOJ. Here we go. We do have an article. There was nothing on this earlier. Tether OKX collaborate with the Department of Justice to freeze 200 trafficking scam. Guys, this is breaking news right now, and this is going to come straight out as FUD from politicians. They're going to use this. So just hang on, strap in, and get ready because manipulation is coming to the market courtesy of your elected officials from this. I guarantee it. So USDT frozen a record-breaking move to combat human trafficking in a collaborative probe facilitated by blockchain analysis from firm Chainalysis. Tether and OKX have taken unprecedented action by freezing a substantial amount of Tether, representing the largest ever freeze in cryptocurrency. No one else is talking about this, guys. We are first here with this. So, collaboration between Tether and OKX here through collaborative efforts with law enforcement agencies. Cryptocurrency companies are demonstrating the potential of blockchain technology to hinder criminal activity. Uh, through proactive engagement with global law enforcement, our recent collaboration with the Department of Justice underscores our dedication to fostering a secure environment. We believe in leveraging technology and relationships, such as collaborations with OKX, to proactively address illicit activities and uphold the integrity and standards. So, OC, let's talk about this. How long do you think it takes before these charts start dumping off of this?
Oh well, I think not too long. Not too long. I believe that we could be kind of like at the edge of the knife. Something might be just about to be broken. But I see also the market kind of like a tipping, but I don't know when. Depending on how they're gonna be handling news and also FOMO and food, I guess we could be having a little bit of a retrace, or we could be only, or we could be having a big movement coming up ahead. But I don't know. What do you think?
My concern is that we've got almost everything in the market is overbought right now. And when you have everything already on a very unstable scaffolding wobbling around up there, this could be enough to give us a pullback. But hey, don't freak out. Just
Exactly,
take
like
a
you do.
sip. Take a sip. And by the way, shout out to Legendary Aviation Coffee. Man, that coffee is amazing, guys. You guys can get 10% off right there. And it's in the description below. I'm telling you, this coffee. You guys have noticed I am way more wired in the mornings now. It's because I'm getting like really clean caffeine from my coffee now. So he doesn't burn it. He taught me this. There's a molecular breakdown of caffeine at a certain temperature, and most coffee roasters break that and start to dissolve out the amount of caffeine in the bean, just so you know. Didn't know that. Learn something new every day. All right, let's get back into this news so we can check out the charts and see what's going on. Cardano will soon have its first privacy protocol. Move over, Madonna. Move over, Madero. There's a new coin in town. It's coming from Cardano, and I can't remember what the token is called. Where is it? Incoins. Cardano's first ever privacy protocol is scheduled to have its mainnet launch on November 30th, according to a Friday announcement. Incoins is designed to enhance the privacy and security features of transactions on the popular blockchain, a move showing the growing demand for confidentiality in digital currency transactions. The upcoming protocol on the ADA on the Cardano blockchain introduces a mechanism for private transactions using zero knowledge proofs. Um, this protocol allows users to deposit Cardano's native token ADA to mint in coins, which are unique forms of NFTs that represent an encrypted value. So, like, I would print one that would be worth like $100. That's literally what the Ncoin's value would be if I did $100 worth. It's an NFT. It's a money printer. I'm printing bills based on value of what I put into them. These N coins can then be converted back to ADA, but only by the user with the corresponding minting key. So, more demand for privacy. We already know Monero and then Zcash. Two other projects for that, but cool. It's a new thing. It's new. You heard it here first. Vladimir Putin's ally warns nuclear war is inevitable as Kremlin threatens to start World War III. Hey, you guys remember that thing going on over in northern Asia by Russia with the country? What was the name of it? Oh, the Ukraine and Russia. That's it. That conflict before all this stuff started with Israel, you guys, right there. It's still going on. The news may have quit talking about it, but maybe this was why. They're using the words like inevitable World War III. A Kremlin propagandist with close ties to Vladimir Putin has warned that nuclear war is unavoidable as Russia continues to threaten NATO and the world with its nuclear arsenal. Um, I don't want to dig too much into this, but some keys in here, key notes. Russia is believed to have taken as many as 300,000 casualties, wounded and killed in Ukraine in what has become an attritional war with high death tolls on both sides. So yeah, pretty bad there, and we're gonna keep an eye on that. And then last thing, people, we're gonna show a video at the end of this. Stay tuned for the end of this for an exciting video that I don't know if many of you have seen yet. But today we started we Chart Prime started the Thanksgiving Black Friday sale. Guys, this sale is going on. You can get 30% off right here on any of the monthly, quarterly, or yearly. If you don't want to do the yearly and you want to do a monthly or quarterly, you can get 30% off here, or you can check the link below in the description and get 45% off of your monthly or your quarterly. So if you want 30% off and you're doing a yearly, do that. If you want lifetime, do that. No code will work on it. You're going to get lifetime. It's only available during this week and it's gone. By the way, it's $999 today. It's going to be going up every day. So tomorrow, the price will be going up. It's going to get more and more. So the sooner you buy it, the cheaper it'll be. But yeah, there you go. That's what that's what's going on today over here on Chart Prime. Massive, massive sale going on. All right, OC, let's get in these charts, bro. Let's get in the charts.
Absolutely.
All right, let's see here. Let me move this over for myself so I can see what I got going on here. All right, so you guys can see here, I'm looking at Bitcoin right now. We did have a little wick down this morning. Nothing much going on here off of that news that came out from Tether. I don't think that the news from Tether is what's going to be bad. I think it's going to be what the politicians do with that that's going to be bad. OC's not even on my screen. Get in here, OC. I updated the stream deck and it changed a lot of things on me. I'm sorry, man. So here we go.
That's
Taking a
fine.
look
Don't
at
worry.
this. Yeah, hey, it's not personal, OC. I always want you to be around. Taking a look here, though, we did have that wick. We are sitting above the 0.66 here on the golden pocket. Yes, I'm tracking. 0.66 is not a fib. It is a GAN. I am tracking that completely. Go read Reddit. There's a whole thing on it out there. That was to Magic Internet Money. Mim hit me up on Twitter and said there is no 0.66 fib. That's a GAN line. Got it. It still works. It's very reactive. So taking a look here, guys, you can see that we do have the trend assistant still coming up. We're still bullish on the 4-hour dynamic reactor right now, although we are starting to get some stuff, some indications down here for some pullback down on the Oscillator Pro. You can see that we got this bearish divergence right there that just printed. We got the overbought downtrend arrow, and it looks like we're about to get that squeeze pinch flip of the ribbon there on the ribbon. Starting to get a red candle here also on the RSI Prime, looking at the Heikinashis, and we do have a downtrend on that signal line right there on the Ichimoku oscillator. So this is very possible we could be coming down to either A, test this trend assistant, or B, try to find some confluence for support down here on the 618 along with this dynamic reactor. Right now, as we speak, I'm on a 4-hour chart, but I can tell you guys right now that the 1 hour, the 12-hour, and the daily dynamic reactor are all three bullish right now. I don't even have to pull it up. Why? Because I got this new reactor multi-time frame banner over here that tells me on the 1 hour, the 12-hour, and the daily, they're all still sitting bullish, meaning that we're still riding above the dynamic reactor on the daily down all the way to the hour. So this is still looking good. I'm going to be watching for this to flip. And then, but right now, do look for a pullback possibly coming on Bitcoin, especially on the back of all of this FUD that's coming out. So, yeah, let's go and take a look here. Piper, miners are liking Argentina news. I bet they are, bro. I bet they are. There's some cheap electricity down there for them. So I would not be surprised to see some miners start moving to Argentina either. I think there's already a bunch down there. Let me know in the chat if I think there is though on that. Let's go check out ADA. Let's check out ADA. ADA getting a nice bounce up here on its 0.66 also. Coming up and trying to fight with this previous range over here. We do have an order block, a liquidity line up here that's got about 60% strength on it there, sitting up here above us right now. Wow, look at that drop down that we had, OC, where we came down, hit the trend line, also hit that yellow box, and then back up. Almost hit it this time too, but that dynamic reaction looks like it's starting to give a little lift up there. Yeah, that's what that looks like. That's not bad. That's not bad. Looks like we still have some room up. ADA looks healthier right now than Bitcoin does, chart wise.
Oh
So
yeah.
that's yeah, it does. What's up, Alex? Oh, Otter's in the house. Crypto Billy is in the house. Shout out to you guys. Crooks of Crypto in here, and all of the alumni and the bros. We got Tobias in here. That's Hachi and T-Shroom, the bro of all bros, in the house with us. So thanks for joining us, guys. Let's go see what else we got here. What you got anything on your chart that you want to check out real fast, OC? Because go ahead and pull it up. I'll kick it over to you. I want to talk about Caspa real fast though, so I can give an update on where we are here. Caspa
Absolutely.
guys, yeah, Caspa guys. We came up and we hit this phase 7. I actually had an alert line on there because I did not think we were going to get past it there. That's what that white dash line is right there above that. We hit that phase 7 golden pocket again. Lots of rejections over here. This one pushing us down. I'm watching for us to come in right now. Let's go ahead and throw a T box on here. Shout out to TA Tim. It will forever be a T box just because of that guy. Let's go and drop a box in here. And we're going to put it right on that 618 in line with that trend assistant. And we're going to turn this to green because I think that's going to be a good bounce point. If you guys remember last week, in case you were not tracking, last week on a thumbnail, I literally pointed at this phase 5 618, and I said, you may never be able to buy Caspa this cheap again. We were here when I said that. It was Thursday morning. So yeah, Thursday morning we said that. We literally came down, hit the line, and then back up. So it was a 20% drop that I called, and we went up 25% off of it, almost 30%. Actually, over 30% if you include the wick up there. So if you guys got into that last week, we talked about it. It was a thumbnail. I literally pointed at the phase line on the thumbnail. So um does it look like if an altcoin? All right, let's see what L Jones is saying here. L Jones, real fast, before we go into your charts, I want to see what L Jones was saying here because he had asked for something earlier and then he did a follow up on it, and I want to make sure I address this question. He said, "Is it worth taking profits?" There was something sooner to that. He said, "Thoughts on XRP? I'm in a couple of longs, debating on whether to take profit now. Worth taking profits. We're gonna look at that first before we jump into the other assets. Do you have XRP FOC?
Yes, I do.
Does it matter if an altcoin looks bullish? If Bitcoin dips, it dips with it. That's true and that's not true. Here's why that's not true. During a downtrend, absolutely. If Bitcoin dumps, everything else dumps. But there are times where you will see Bitcoin dump. By dump, I mean pull back 3 or 4%. Um, in the bull market, where money will actually pull out of Bitcoin and over into some other projects. For example, last week we saw Bitcoin have a pullback when Link absolutely ripped off again. Caspa went against the entire market. So there's always something moving up. So, I mean, yeah, that is normally true. And a majority of altcoins will move with Bitcoin, but there is always something moving. And I will show you a trick at the end, towards the end of today's show, that will help you be able to identify if there's something that is moving contrary to what Bitcoin is. There's a trick for that. OC, let's kick it over to you. You've got XRP up, and let's get it.
Absolutely. So first of all, guys, this is not financial advice, but I also would like to get started talking about the psychology part of here. So if you're looking to, or if I'm looking to get some profits out of a long, I would always rather take a little bit profits early because, as Piper mentioned, nobody goes broke taking profits. But if this thing goes reversal and then it just crashes, well then what would your worst case scenario be? All right. So I would advise, friendly advice, to work against your worst case scenario. All right. So for me, that is not taking profits, right? So that's why I always try to take profits. So first of all, remember that I was talking about some head and shoulder lines that I like to draw in here. Those ones weren't that beautiful, but as you can see, we have a beautiful downtrending here with this head and shoulder lines. And what I'm also seeing is that I have a ton of confluence here. And also, I could be drawing a line somewhere around here. Why? Because I have many touches in here, a breakthrough retest, again, another bouncing here, basically going across the charts. This is also true if I was looking at this section. So the important part in here is that I need to be very careful, because if this would have been the neckline, which I do believe it is, we could be looking at a breakthrough. Not only that, look at the dynamic reactor. We just broke below dynamic reactor. We have a strong sell. It is not about the breakout. It's about the retest, and off we go. In fact, this is a position that I have opened and has not been filled. So let me show you why do I also have a position in there. This is going to be brighter red, so let's do it here. Here we go. You can see that I have a wick in here. Therefore, I'm generating somewhere something like a bearish zone there. So basically a resistance, all right? Not only because of that, it is because yesterday this oscillator wasn't flipping. It was going full ramp. Therefore, I thought we could be reaching either this zone or a little bit higher. But now also I see a high order block. So we could be squeezing between the dynamic reactor and this order block. Which one is going to win? That is unknown. And what will be your worst case scenario? I would act accordingly against your worst case scenario. So if you're looking to take some profits, again, not financial advice, but if I was on that position, I would. So just to wrap things up, it seems bearish, but we also have seen bearishness in the past, like breaking through. Here we go, going for that little ranging zone, going back down, going for that retest, and off we go. Very short, off we go, because we were bouncing off this section and then pumping up. So what I want to see in this case is that I want to see a flip up of the ribbon, maybe something like that we have seen before, all right? Or a complete movement to the zero line rejection. If we go to the zero line rejection, we most likely we're going to be ranging for a little bit, and then if we break through the zero line, we most likely are going to go visit some lower sections in here. And what are our lower sections? Well, we have a very strong zone of support here, and the next strong of zone of support, it's all the way down here. So if I start cleaning up the charts, it thinks this start revealing itself to you. So this is not for me a decision taker until it doesn't get at least to this section and I see the flip of the ribbon basically playing out. But I do see a little bit of bearishness in here because technically we are below the dynamic reactor. We have a strong sell, and also look at our prime score is neutral, consolidation score very high. So again,
Yep,
it could be indicating us going through that order block. Yeah. Do you
absolutely.
have
Yeah.
a
Yeah. So what I want to say is to L Jones is, hey, bro, look, you can always take profit. If you think that if you're indecisive about it and you're 50-50 straddled on closing a trade, if it's going to go up or it's going to go down, whatever fence you're straddling, you can always straddle with your profits, right? Take half out, leave the other half in there to run, move your stop loss up. So there's always a play to that. It's just risk management. And if you think that it might still have some room to run, but it might pull back, why not pull off your profits for that? It might pull back and leave the other in there for it might run. Just split those off. So that's what I would do on that. Looking at something that I'm looking here though, it says that we have closed out two trend signals for take profits on the sell, which would mean on a short. But the reactor is bearish. So I'll show you all that in a second. But yeah, it's looking 50-50 either direction right now, but it does look like it's tending to lean a little bit for some downside. So that's what I got there. OC, what else you got, man? What else you want to pull up?
Well, I really want to pull out something interesting that we were talking about, I believe, last session, which was the aluminum interference, right? Or basically the conjunction between the technical analysis and also your analysis that you were showing that construction rates were coming up back in, right? And I was saying, well, we have this big support down here, and I believe we're gonna be moving up. And guess what? Beautiful rejection. Remember, this is daily, so let's go to the 4 hour. So we can see beautiful CMA gap there. Basically, a beautiful trade. I'm already taking some profits on that one. And what I'm trying to do at this point is 50 out because I'm in a resistance zone and I want to see what's going to happen based on the new information that we have had. Remember, right now on the markets, everything is kind of like going shaky. So at this point, this could be a groundbreaking also because I see a head and shoulders here. And if I start drawing a neckline, this could be the retest of that neckline. So again, that's what I'm preventing. Basically having that same dilemma on XRP. What would I do? Well, then my worst case scenario is for it to go down and then break this trend line down here. Therefore, I am taking profits, heavily taking profits, 50% out, and then moving my stop to entry just in case this one goes back down. So
Nice. Good
after
management.
that, yep, yeah. After that, I do have a trade on Bitcoin open. Remember that I was talking about this trend line happening, and then that was on Friday. Look at that, Friday 17. I was drawing this trend line that was conforming already, so I was looking to enter here. I wasn't able to enter there. I mean, too bad. I did wait it again for that same zone. I did cut it. Look at that, almost right at the flip of the ribbon, and then look at where I was hoping the flip of the ribbon to happen. All right, I just needed to be patient. So, guys, patience is um, one key value that I would like you guys to have because that in
Absolutely.
most of the cases,
Patience produces uncanny profits. That's the saying.
exactly. So right now I'm having a flip of the ribbon. So what I'm gonna be doing right now, it's gonna be taking 50% out. I also see some absorption zones. I mean, I am aware that this could be something like, let me show you. I don't see it right now. Oh, something like that. All right. So maybe keep going farther up. In fact, this is the zone that I'm looking for, and that's because we have a premium zone up there. Also, we have an absorption zone also up there, and that is the key level to take second profits of 50% of whatever is left. And afterwards, if there's still a movement, I'll trail whatever is left on my account. So far, other than Matic that we also jumped in, or I also jumped in. Remember, I was hoping for that support zone. It did happen. Again, I was looking on my prime oscillator, guys. If you don't have the prime oscillator here, you can start using other RSI prime. It also called it very nicely, just like Piper on his strategy shows you in his hiking action candles on the RSI primed. When the candles start getting very short or very small, well, then that is an indication that we could be having a flip. And remember, we're looking for flip of the ribbon at support. Beautiful supporting here. I was a little late. All right. I mean, nothing, not always we can have perfect entries. And at this point, I am also taking 50% out. Why? Because we did not broke it as I was expecting. We're going sideways in this case. So this is a sign for me that we're not having that momentum. And guess what? We are having couple of one candle ready here, which means we could have maybe a retracement. And if we do, and then we flip back up, this is gonna be my next entry zone. And then this
Absolutely.
alarm right here set up. Yeah.
Nice.
So
Yeah,
far,
yeah,
couple of
I would
trades
definitely I
taken.
would yeah, I would definitely be looking at profits, especially with us trying to make a red candle right now in the middle of that uptick of the RSI prime. So good call. Good
Exactly.
call. I'm gonna
And
pull up
before
H.
we move out,
Oh,
oh,
sorry. Go
sorry.
back.
Sorry, very quick. Before we move out, remember these lines that I was drawing, head and shoulder lines? If I clear everything up, look at shoulder, head, possible shoulder. So
We'll see.
just want to wrap it up there.
Stay tuned to find out the big mystery. All right, let's go check out H bar here. That's what I'm watching right now. H bar up 7.64% right here, according to TradingView. We are breaking out of a rising wedge right now, guys. Chart Prime identified this wedge here. It's a pretty big one, but right now we're getting a breakout on this, and this could be giving us an indication of a signal of a breakout on here, which will give us a measured target to hit here. However, we do have a liquidity line right here that's about 20% in the strength range here. So about 20% of the liquidity is sitting there in this current range. You can see down here's the strongest one. There's the second strongest one, third strongest one right there. Yeah, I would be watching for a rejection there, especially with us having the upper trade band of the predictive ranges. There's that top band, there's the bottom, there's the blue delta median. We typically tend to trade in between the two gold bands. We're about to hit that top one. You can see last time we hit here, it was rejected also. So we're also starting to get the overbought blocks up here, and we are starting to break that 70%. Watch for these Heikin-Ashi candles here to start flattening out and give us that curve. And then also watch for it to be the signal line to be rejecting off of there. But this does look like it could be a decent area of rejection for H bars. So that's what I wanted to say there. All right. Unless anybody has anything in chat, I think we're going to come back here and have a chat. Let's chat. Shout out to TradeFly in here. TradeFly in the house. He said, "Good morning, crypto fam. Hope everyone had a great weekend." Yeah, I hope everybody did too, man. I hope you did also. Guys, Crypto Billy said, if BTC dips and ETH pumps, that will be a trigger signal. Bear is officially over in my mind. Remember last cycle. I think perfect point to bring up there, Crypto Billy. So let's go ahead and talk about a couple of things here. First off, I'm going to show you guys this here. This is our new screener, folks. Nope, that's OC's chart. This is our new screener that just came out. And what I was talking about on XRP earlier is you can see here at the top that we have XRP has a sell indicator that both take profits had already triggered on it, but that it is below the dynamic reactor and it's bearish. Another thing like EOS here, you can see that we had the rising 3 methods, so it's giving us our candle patterns. Guys, you can put your favorite top 20s, and it's not just for crypto, it can be stocks or whatever, in here. You just edit it, and then you put in what you want. You can have your 20 items or assets that you're watching, and then you can get all of these notifications if there's a reversal signal, if there's candlestick patterns, if it's above or below the dynamic reactor, the trend signals, did it get a buy or sell, how many take profits have triggered. It's a great screener. So I'm going to start using this a lot in addition to the reactor multi-time frame. Lots of new features in here. And why don't we go ahead and check out and just see what the features are. Let's do that.
All right, nailed the slide on like take 20. What's up, guys? It's Alex from Chart Prime coming at you, and boy, do we have some banger releases coming out for the holidays. We have 2 brand spanking new indicators that we are releasing with our premium toolkits. That's right, 2 individual quality of life style indicators that are going to make your trading game that much easier. We also have some mind-boggling new features that we have added to our pre-existing Chart Prime Pro indicators. And the screener. Oh, the screener. Mwah. This thing is what our community has been asking for ages. There is a lot to get excited about, so enough chit chat, let's just dive right in. The market oracle is one of our most powerful indicators. So in order to emphasize its raw power, we have created two supporting standalone indicators that are a match made in heaven for the oracle. First off, meet the oracle screener. This bad boy gives you all of the most powerful signals from the market oracle at a glance. You can enter up to 20 of your go-to trading pairs and wait for your favorite combination of signals to appear on the screener. One really cool feature I personally like is on the trend signal column. It will not only show you if the asset is in an uptrend or a downtrend, but these little check marks will tell you how many take profits have been hit in the current trend. It's an excellent way to see how played out the trend really is. We also have a dynamic reactor column, our trademark candlestick patterns column, as well as our powerful reversal signals column. For example, I'm big into shorting, so I'm always looking for buy signals that have two check marks, meaning that the trend is most likely fully played out and ready for a reversal. And to add even more confluence, I'm looking for a reversal down and some bearish candlestick patterns. This thing has already saved me hours of flipping through the charts trying to find a good trade. And I'm going to be going over the second standalone indicator at the very end of the video, guys, so stick to the end. It's going to be a banger. Now moving on to our premium indicator feature upgrades. We've gotten quite a few requests to incorporate our very own volume profile in our premium indicators. So we've made this awesome double-sided profile which gives traders detailed metrics into each volume histogram bar by breaking down the volume that was traded in each level. As you can see, each volume histogram bar has a variety of metrics that you can analyze. For example, this metric will show you the deficit between buying and selling volume, so you can see if there was more selling or more buying at each level. Also, you can not only see the raw volume represented by the histogram bars, but you can also see a metric that no one else is talking about, which is the money flow point of control. This is the level at which the highest amount of money has been exchanged, which is oftentimes different than the highest volume. The amount of money exchanged at each level is updated in real time so you can get the most accurate data possible. Ultimately, this indicator can be used for in-depth volume analysis, support and resistance, and lastly, to identify the very important money flow point of control. For our order blocks, we have completely revamped the underlying logic. Our new logic does a much better job of actually finding areas of institutional interest. Not only have we improved the logic, but we've also added multi-time frame capability, allowing you to see important higher time frame order blocks on lower time frame charts or vice versa. Next, we have added liquidity levels, which is a special support and resistance style indicator that will give you insight into supports and resistances that have been created by high volume selling and buying. It will show you all of the high volume supports and resistances and rank them based on their volume. Our fair value gaps have also been given a little spice by adding a visual representation of how much liquidity has been absorbed within each block. So now you can easily see where all of the remaining liquidity lies within each fair value gap. Moving on to our trend fusion oscillator. Due to popular demand, we added another money flow metric to give a more comprehensive view of market direction and liquidity. Between the three oscillators in this indicator,
love the
you can
new
get some
MFI.
very useful clues on what the market is going to do next. And lastly, for our market dynamics indicator, we have added volume metrics to our smart money market structure indicators. This brilliant new feature measures the volume from the start of the break of structure or change of character until its break point. So if the measured bullish volume exceeds a set threshold, it will be marked with a green dot, indicating bullish control and a potential price rise. Conversely, if bearish volume exceeds the threshold, it indicates bearish control and is marked red, implying a potential price drop. If neither meets the threshold, it is deemed neutral volume and marked yellow. This is such a game changer when it comes to smart money concepts. It adds a very important layer of confluence that helps you determine how reliable these break of structure or change of character signals really are. Now moving on to our market oracle, we haven't changed much here, but we did decide to add multi-time frame functionality for our very popular dynamic reactor, allowing you to see higher time frame or lower time frame versions of the dynamic reactor on your charts. And now for the second standalone indicator, we are very proud to present our very own Chart Prime backtester. With this indicator, backtesting your strategy on TradingView has now become so much more user-friendly.
I want to point out that this back tester is only available to lifetime. So this is the perk to lifetime's only available this week. It's going to go up in price every day, as I showed you guys earlier. Right now, it's sitting at $999 for life. All updates, all of the indicators, but also comes with this back tester, and I'm very excited about getting my hands on this. So.
Made it so you can backtest a variety of powerful signals within our market oracle, ultimately crafting your own unique strategy. You're able to get real-time live backtests showing win rates and profit factors, which allows you to instantly see the best settings for your strategy. We all know risk management is the key to consistent profits. So we have also added the ability to easily adjust your risk to reward ratio. And to maximize the gains in your strategy even further, you can use our trademark trailing take profit setting. This allows you to let your winners run a little bit more and not exit your positions too early. Lastly, the backtester dashboard shows all combinations and the optimal settings to use while trading. See the wins, losses, profit factor, and win rate for the best possible settings at a glance. At the moment, this backtester is only available for people who buy our lifetime subscription this 20th through the 28th of November. So take advantage, guys. But as for the screener and the other amazing features, they will come along with a standard Chart Prime subscription. That's all for me today, guys. Keep your charts primed and always remember to use a stop loss.
All right, so there you go, guys. That is the newest update to Chart Prime with the holiday sale going on. I had to play the video because I was dumbfounded by how much they actually put out. The development team has been working overtime. And don't forget, if you do not have Chart Prime, when you guys get that, you get 6 classes a week in the Discord. OC does a class Monday through Saturday, and then him and I also do TA talks, and we try to get together whenever we can over there. Plus, there's also impromptu time periods where I jump in and do chart and chill in the Chart Prime Discord. By the way, TA talks and Saturday morning coffee, I believe, on Saturdays are all for free Discord members. So if you're not in the Discord, get in there because there's free stuff that we do in the Discord over there for non-premium members also. But I strongly recommend Chart Prime. You guys can get 45% off again in the link down below in the description if you do not have it yet. For your monthly or quarterly will not be applied to an annual or to a lifetime, but there is on the website, again, let me show you, there is a nice price line down here. If you want to get that annual, you can use the BF30 code and it will work on lifetimes, or on yearly, I mean, not on lifetime. It'll work on yearly here. So you guys can get that 30% off if you do want to go annually. But if you get the monthly or quarterly, use my link down below, get 45% off. Or if you are really, really interested in getting that back tester, then you need to get the lifetime here. It's going to go up tomorrow. Guys, the price is going to go up every single day. So that is all I have today. I've showed enough. But I had to show it because all of the classes and everything that they offer, guys, it's a game changer. And while, yes, you can do TA just fine without sexy indicators, you can do some traditional stuff like Otter said. At the end of the day, when you can add that confluence and the ability to watch 20 assets at once without flipping back and forth, set your alerts and just, go spend time with your family and touch grass, you can't buy that type of thing. Well, you can, but you can't replace that type of thing with traditional TA. Traditional TA requires a lot of hours behind the charts. So that's what we got for you. Mr. J said OC is worth it all just by himself. So, guys, I appreciate you guys joining us today. Remember, a little bit of FUD out there, USD Tether, that could have a shakeout. Watch for some political fallout from that. Somebody, I'm sure Elizabeth Warren is going to be pounding on her war drum. Yes, I said that on purpose. Pounding on her war drum about cryptocurrency, and now it's being used in human trafficking. And this poor 10-year-old girl from South America was paid for with cryptocurrency and would not have even been in the system if we did something about immigration in America. She won't say that last part. Of course not. There you go, guys. That's what I wanted to put out today. Thank you guys for joining us here on Piper Academy. I hope you guys enjoyed that little sneak peek video there of what's coming today. And if you are already a subscriber, guys, the push out of the update is taking up to 48 hours. So just keep watching for a notification that you have an update. Throw that stuff in your chart. Today, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will be live again on Trade Wars. I'm hoping to get a lot of this stuff set up with what I'm going to be watching today, especially my screener, and hopefully turn around my XRP dare bet that I did last week with Crusader. So come over and watch Trade Wars, Crypto Wars on their channel, Crypto Wars. It used to be Debate Crypto, but now it's called Crypto Wars. We're doing Trade Wars today, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come check me out on there. I'm gonna be on there with Bullish and Honest and the whole gang. The whole gang is going to be there. The team. We're going to try to go back and take our position from Team Keeper, Team Crusader for the win. So, guys, thanks for joining us. OC, you got anything to say on the way out, bro?
Not much. Just to trade safe. Take advantage of those discounts because they're not going to be up for long. And that's basically it.
Awesome. Awesome. Guys, thanks for joining us. We will catch you all tomorrow morning. Actually, no, tomorrow morning I'm driving to Houston. Folks, OC is running this thing by himself tomorrow. He's worked hard all weekend to make sure that his stream labs was ready to cover down on this with the same look, the same feel, and the same vibe. I think he made it a little bit cooler. So check it out tomorrow. Join OC here. He's going to be giving you guys your show tomorrow, and then I'll be back on Wednesday with him. We're going to run it for the rest of the week, except for Thanksgiving. I'm going to take a day off on Thanksgiving here in the U.S. I'm sorry. OC, it's up to you if you want to run a show that day or not. But yeah, we'll catch you guys tomorrow morning. OC will be here tomorrow morning. So guys, take care. We'll catch y'all. Remember, trade safe, stay primed. It is.
That was awesome, dude!